Whoa, having a blast. Gonna get it on the Boostly podcast. Boostly like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely. If you want my respect, you better put direct. Here are the words in the podcast, that's what comes next.
What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to give a couple of shout outs. I'm going to share some wins, and being a Friday, I want to do a follow Friday. So I'm going to give one host that I've been following on social media this week that I think everybody would get inspiration from. So I'm going to do a shout out as well. And like I say, it's a blessing and a curse growing at the rate that this is growing. It's a blessing because my message is spreading, the Book Direct message is spreading, and I'm getting to have some amazing conversations with amazing people. And there's a couple of apps that are the reason for it. There's a couple of channels, and I'll talk about them. And I've already mentioned them before. But the curse is that there's a lot of people who want my time. I've just come out of a 2-hour Clubhouse room, and the guy who ran it, JP, is a great guy. I've met him in London at the Short Stay show. You know, I've got a lot of time for him. And he's never asked me to do anything before, and he's asked me to do this. And, you know, it's great because I was able to talk to a whole new people, property people who maybe never have heard of the term direct booking before. But I was able to say a few things, and I know that there was a few moments that they took away because I've had messages from Instagram on the back of it, which is great. So I've been able to help and influence maybe a handful of people. On Monday, I had a really cool session with Maeva of Flying Cat Marketing. So again, if you don't know Maeva, I really do recommend that you go check her out. I think the best place to find out more about Flying Cat, let me check this out, would be LinkedIn or YouTube. But she works really well with hospitality businesses based in Barcelona. And she's worked with a couple of people that I know really well, Jasper from Get Paid For Your Pad, as well as others. And I've actually hired her agency to help put together some really cool articles over the next 3 months plus. We're going to give it a go for 3 months and go from there. But it was an amazing call on Monday. She's going to be putting together some really cool content specifically for hospitality owners. And it's going to be coming up on the Boostly website. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then I had a conversation on Monday with Wheelhouse. So you may have heard me, if you've been on my email list, so if you're on the Boostly email list, or if you're on the Daily Boost channel, if you want to get on the Daily Boost WhatsApp channel, go to boostly.co.uk/chat. Wheelhouse is a really exciting pricing tool that is getting a full relaunch or launch in a couple of weeks' time, depending on when you're listening to this. Go to boostly.co.uk/wheel to find out more. I had a chat with him. He gave me a full demo. I've been playing around with it, and there are a couple of tools out there. Beyond Pricing, Price Labs, All in Rooms, AirDNA. I believe that this has got the potential to be the best. It's faster. It's quicker, it's stronger, it talks in human language, which is key for me. I think the problem with these pricing tools and reports is that they can often sound like robots when they're trying to give you graphs and stuff, so it's really easy to follow. But the most important thing is because it's got more depth to it, it can make you more money per booking. On Tuesday, it's Boostly Academy Day. So we had Boostly Academy and we had the Boostly podcast. So the Boostly podcast first. Boostly podcast was the roundtable. So we had Richard Vaughan, we had Naim from Zeevoo, David from Hostfully, and we had Terry White, who's the PMS guy. And we were talking about PMS, property management softwares, or we now call it BMS, booking management softwares, because this is one of the core parts of a business. And again, it's a chapter in the book, and I want every roundtable discussion, or as many as possible, to be about chapters in the book, because it just helps me to know what I'm going to talk about. But also as well, I think this is so important, and so many people still don't have a PMS. We have so many people who book a call in with us for websites, and one of the questions is, who is your PMS? And so many people put, we don't have one. Then we had Danny from Optimize My B&B, who is an Airbnb expert, probably one of the best Airbnb experts in the world, come into the Boostly Academy, our private training group, and did a live Q&A for over an hour. He dropped so many nuggets. Nuggets is like such a popular word at the moment. He gave so many really good bits of information, basically, about how to use Airbnb, how to optimize your listing, how to hack the algorithms, how to treat it, how to use it, and most importantly, why you should be, which is something that I've been saying. So I'm so glad that he sort of reaffirmed this, why you should be closing off your calendar in advance via your channel manager. Because it will just leave so much more room for these lovely direct bookings. Wednesday, I had, which was 2 days ago, we did a webinar. So I've had this webinar idea for a while, where I wanted to talk about the future of hospitality websites. And the future, for those who didn't watch it, the main message was simplicity. You've got to have simplicity in your websites moving forward. If you confuse, you're going to lose, which was like a very good way of summing up the hour. And we also launched Boostly One Page. So One Page Web Designs by Boostly is something that we've been cooking up since November. It's ideal for everybody who is looking to target more than one customer avatar. So you may have a main website now that is catered to leisure guests, but because of the pandemic and everything that's going on, you've needed to pivot to offer work for contractors and business people. So we've got Boostly One Pages that is specifically designed for that. Thursday, there was a lot of things that needed doing. I went live to document the wins from the Boostly Academy members. So if you've missed that, there are lots of people, Georgina, Louise, everybody who was sharing their wins from email marketing, and I'll flash these up on the screen right now so you can see them, which is awesome. And also as well, I had two really good conversations. I had a 30-minute conversation with Judith Nelson from Beyond Booking. So because of what I do, I don't really do any one-on-one work. Because of the growth of Boostly, we've got over 1,000 clients. I haven't got the physical time or the mental well-being to offer a one-on-one marketing service. So what I'm doing now, because there's so many people in my world who would really benefit from that, I'm looking to reach out to people that do. And Judith is one of them. We had a real good chat. She's based in Montreal. She's working with property managers. She's working with hospitality owners. I think the portfolio would be that she's looking at anybody who's got more than 20 properties. So she's, at the higher end, but the work that she's doing is phenomenal. And then we chatted I had about a 2-hour discussion with David at Hostfully. So David Jacoby, Hostfully, I've known him for a couple of years now. Everybody knows Hostfully. And if you've got a Hostfully guidebook, please say hi in the comments. They do digital guidebooks and they do property management software. And it was the property management software tool that he wanted to chat to me about, because one of the big problems that we have doing the web design is getting the information from the host, because we get it, everybody's busy. But one of the core things that what we do is we take all of your information, we put it onto our website, we make it look amazing. For a lot of people, that information is on their PMS, but there's no tool that we could instantly grab that and put it onto a Boostly website. So David's gone away and his team have worked on something which makes it possible. Just before I finish and just before anything else jumps in my mind, let me just share this screen. I'm going to do my shout out, don't forget. I'm going to do my Friday follow, so somebody please remind me. So this is what, this is Andrew Clark, based up in Fort William. Andrew's website went live this week. So let me see if I've got my round of applause. So Andrew's website, this is a DIY or a done with you website. So we gave Andrew our template and he just very quickly turned this around. And also a big well done to Roy's Ali. So again, this is a Boostly One Page website. He's looking to get more contractor bookings. So again, instantly flexible rental solutions for business professionals. This website took him 5 minutes. We created 95% of the copy. He just put in 5 minutes work. And there's a website now that he can pass around to businesses in his area. I want to just give a big Follow Friday shout out on Instagram to this lady here, Steph B. Murphy. So Steph B. Murphy, she's the better half of Opulent Living UK. I've got to know James, her husband, quite well over the last couple of weeks. We've done a lot of Clubhouse rooms together, chatted to him on the phone. But I really, really enjoy Steph's Instagram. She documents the day-to-day really well. This week, if you've been watching and following Steph, you will know that they are getting to load up 36 units all at once. So the warehouse and all of that, the way they document it is fantastic. All right, everybody, time for me to go. As always, cheesy wave to end, and I shall see you when I see you.
Whoa, having a blast. Gonna get it on the Boostly podcast. Boostly like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose.